For this game, Duchess Mod Spotlight, we are taking a look at the Fallout 4 Face Ripper tool from Zapmos off of the Nexus. This mod allows you to take a face from one save game file and transplant it onto another save game file. That way you don't have to start over from the beginning if you want to change the whole look of your character using a save game file, either that you've created or someone else has created and shared. So for example, I created this character during Vault Exit, and I wanted to upload her to Nexus and share the face in case anybody else liked it and wanted to use it. It's better, however, to upload a save game that's pre-Vault Exit to make it easier for people to change the stats or the name or whatever while still retaining the face that you want to share. That's where the Face Ripper tool comes in handy. So this is the save game file that I'm going to use as the originating face texture. And I've made a note of the file name so I know which one it is. And now I'm going to load up the save game file that I want to transplant this face onto so that I can show you a before and after I've used the Face Ripper tool. So this is the save game file that we want to transplant the face onto. As you can see, it's very different hair, eyes, face shape. Now we're going to close this out so that we can move on to the next step. Before we fire up the Face Ripper tool, I highly recommend that you dig down into your My Documents folder and make a backup copy of your Fallout 4 saves. I have not had any trouble at all with the Face Ripper tool personally, but this is always a good idea anytime you're going to use a program or tool or mod that alters the save game. This can save you a lot of grief later if you need to revert back to an original save because something got messed up. You should do this periodically anyway. I'd say every time you have a good gaming session, just in case something should go wrong, you get a corrupted save or whatever. It's so worth it, I promise you. So you've made your copy of your save games, and we'll just put those away and move on. Alright, let's go get that Face Ripper tool. Just type Fallout 4 Face Ripper into Google, and it should pop up the Nexus link pretty quickly. Do take a moment to read the description of what the mod does and how to use it, although it's actually fairly simple and self-explanatory when you open it. Now we are only going to be using this today to transplant a face from one save file to another. We are not going to be editing NPCs or doing anything crazy like that. I'll leave that to you experts out there. Go to the file download section. You have two choices: download with Nexus Mod Manager or download manually. There's no point really to downloading this with the manager because you can run this program straight from your desktop. It's easier that way, so I'm just downloading it to my desktop. Close that out, and there's your file. Just extract that right there to the desktop. Before we use the Face Ripper tool, I'm going to open up my Save Games file again, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Now just double click the Ripper, pick your input save, which is the one you want your face to come from. Open that, and then pick your output save, which is the save you want the face to go to. And then just open that. Click Overwrite Face, OK, OK, and OK, and you're done. Now the first time I did this, I automatically had an overwritten save when I loaded the game, but after that, that hasn't actually happened. So instead, I have to go to my save games, I rename the old save file, and then I go up to the new save file that's been created by the Face Ripper, take the junk off the end, make it look like a normal save file. Now back in the game, we should have that new save file right on top to load up. And here is our newly transplanted face, and it looks great. Note that the mod author says sometimes skin color will not transfer and you will need to select some part of the face, choose the color to match the original save file. If you're uploading this for others to enjoy, you might want to note what skin color you have in your screenshots so they can match it appropriately. Mod and enjoy!